everybody. Game puzzle. Wow, this looks really easy. King c3, threatening king b2. And then white's only move would be bishop a2. And then king d2. And then you're easy winning because king d2. King d2 is double threat of e2 and a2. So this should be a walk in the park, baby. King c3, threatening the crushing king b2. You can't move the bishop to any square other than a2. And now he simply loses to king b2. Queens. Wow, that was easy. Endgame puzzles. Endgame puzzles. In the bag. In the bag with the endgame puzzles. What's up? Good morning. Let's do another one. A tactic during the last phase of the game. Really? Oh no. Check, and he gets away. H4. So what? H4. Take. H4. Take F4. D3 check. King D2. King D4. F5. King E5. King D3. King D5. This I'm not sure about. The H4 takes F4. Takes F4. King D5, King D3. I don't like this. I mean, right now, maybe we're not finding a solution here. So H4, he takes F4, and we've got no move there. D3 check, King D2, King D4, F5, King E5, King D3, King F5, and we're not winning. Are we? King D3, King F5, we have this diagonal opposition. But there's a problem. King E3, King E5, King F3. I don't think that H4 wins. So there has to be some subtlety here. D3 check, King D2, King D4. That might work. Yeah, simply D3 check, King D2, King D4. Not forced to play King D2, by the way. King D1 might be possible. I'm not sure it improves his chances, though. D3 check gives us extra space. After King D2, King D4, he has to make a run for it. Probably F4, take, King E4, F5. It's like a transposition, except it's not. Takes, King D3, King F4. Yeah, but we're gonna get in trouble after King F2, H3, King F2, King H1, King F1. What's up, everybody? Is anybody here? Taking Blitz challenges. I'm just killing time doing some endgame puzzles. I don't see any benefit in B4. So it's really either D3 or H4, and H4 doesn't seem to work. D3, check, King D2. There's an interesting move there, though. There is another attempt to win involving b4. This pawn is going to run. No, so he tried to make progress. Yes, it's probably too slow. I think d3 check, king d2, king d4, h4, takes, that's the problem. d3 check, king d2, king d3, king b3. Maybe I'm on the wrong track. d3 check, king d2, king b3. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. White's gonna queen really quickly there. We need b4. This is so easy. King you queen with check. Not unless his king is on the back rank. I don't know how I could get his king on the back rank. I don't see I can ever force his king onto the back rank. Wait a minute. h4. Oh, okay. h4. I don't know what's with. Oh, I don't have a time limit. Sorry, guys. Casual blitz. Let me adjust this to 5 plus 5. Nobody knows what to challenge me. Right, we're playing 5 plus 5. It's a weird time control, I know, but that's what I do. Yeah, 5 plus 5. Sorry. So I'm gonna find that and name 36. Name 36. You have a lot of games. AE expectations. What, you're challenging me that I have to play black? You set me a challenge with black? No. What's that about? You're making me play black, dude? No. That's not cool. What's that? Who sends challenges like that? Who challenges people that they just play white, dude? That's ridiculous. All right. What's that about? Like, give yourself an advantage? All right. I can't remember the last time someone challenged me to only play with white, you know? People just don't do that. That's weird. Nobody does that. That's extremely strange. In a casual game? What is this? Strange. Oh, that's a pawn. Or an exchange. I should take the exchange. Oh no. He's 950. Oh no. But he's 1468 in Blitz though. It's not that bad. Oh, everybody challenged me to 5 plus 5 with normal colors. None of this only with black, only with white stuff. You caught me off guard there. I saw this black circle and I was like, wait, what is that? Check. Unfortunately, black is in trouble. Check. And don't say check. All right. Great expectations. Where's the mate? Where is the mate? It's cute. Wait, that's mate in no mate in one, right? But I have made multiple mates in two or just one. This is cute. This is mate in two. That's a cute mate in two using the king, right? All right. That was easy. Name doesn't have enough games, but that made it such a hassle for this player so far. I'm gonna let them play. Brand new account. That was like a puzzle. I get white, ironically. But if you say it's you say you're a plebe, but you're 2300. Like that's kind of weird, no? Plebeian. If you're 2300, you're not a plebe. Look at this. He like knows all the theory. Not suspicious at all, right? Anyway, it's Friday. I don't care. If people are using engines or whatever, it's you're wasting your time. Hopefully not. I played this black. It's not as good as H6. I had a funny game with my friend Emil. I think it was bishop d7 castles. Knight takes f2. So you're now mixing up two different systems. Oh, because I have knight d5, of course. Oh no. Yeah, so you can't do that. That's why you have to play bishop d7. Yeah, unfortunately, you chose to play a variation that I play with black. Have played. It's better to do h6 immediately. It's this line is a little dubious. Queen b6 is slightly dubious. You have no choice. You have to play h6 immediately. It's the only good move. Black is around equal. It's not so simple. I lost to Alex Lenderman once. Food poisoning game. I played it against Hikaru too. I drew with Hikaru. h6. I can't remember if I was white or black in that game. That was black. Can't remember. Anyway, black's in trouble after knight d5. Black might or might not be lost. Knight takes c6 or bishop takes c6. Wow. Bishop takes c6 check. Takes, knight takes. I have no idea. And then he has some. Oh no. He takes g4. Can't trap your queen because of queen d7. So that's kind of a dead end. Like bishop c6 takes, knight takes, queen d7. Relative dead end. So I guess I have to do it this way. I feel like I'm missing something. It's not that clear. I mean, I won a pawn. No, I didn't even win a pawn yet. I'm up a piece temporarily. He takes, I take. What's the problem here? This is a weird account. Like, what are you thinking about? You have to take and play bishop d7. There's nothing to think about here. Error 404, deep blue. What? No. It's deep bleh, bleh, not deep blue. Deep bleh, 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 bleh. Oh, I can take there on a8, but then you take my bishop on g5. See, it's not so simple. I have queen g4, but then you take on c6. So whatever I do, he has kind of an answer. At the end of the day, all I won was a pawn. Deep bleu. My uncle went to Disney World and I got was a stupid t-shirt. I can take on a8, and I guess then what? Then what do I do? Takes on g5. It's annoying. Take on a8. Take on g5. Go back to c6. Trade, trade. I don't know what else to do. I don't see what else I can do. So I'm up the exchange. My bishop is awkward, right? There is a funny move here. Queen d4, threatening queen a7. It's not a big deal. Black will just play e6. So, this is not so simple. I also don't like this rook coming down to h4. It's threatening h2. Wow, we saw that quickly. Wouldn't be surprised if I lose this game. He had trouble finding bishop d7. Take c6 or whatever. See, this is why I don't play accounts with less than 100 games, because people are doing weird stuff, very weird stuff. People, people cheat in casual, unrated games, and then you ask yourself, why do people host, why do they have, like, tournaments with prizes and stuff online? Seriously? That's a thing? Online tournaments? When people cheat in casual games? Okay. Queen takes g5. Oof. I don't know if this is even good. Queen takes g5. Oh, probably suffice. I didn't think about that very long. Technically, I'm winning. This is the last time I'm playing an account that has less than 100 games. Like, all right. G6. Subtle. Knight c4. Wow. It's a neat concept. Knight to c4, I attack your queen. You can't take it. You have no checks. And I'm threatening other fun stuff. How strong is the other fun stuff? Like, let's just say knight c4, queen b4, rook takes e4, bishop takes e4. Then what? It's all fine and good till someone loses an eye. Safer to play c3. presumably. No more weird accounts with 67 games and stuff, dude. How do I even get challenged by a player with 67 games? You just created your League Chess account 3 months ago, and you only have 80 games? That's actually weird. All right. Whatever. It's Friday. I don't care. What's up? Thanks for the gift sub, Era for not rich. Gracias por la suscripción de regalo. Bishop there. Subtle. Right? Subscription de regalo. Regalo is a gift. Thank you for the gift subscription. So Deep Blue is speaking Spanish. Hablo español, pero muy poquito. I had knight c4 again. Porquito. Poquito. Queen a5. Oh no. Doesn't work. Okay, that's kind of disturbing. Queen a5. f4. This is getting scary now. I agree. Knight c4. Rook takes c4. People are playing too much. Oh no, I just hung a piece. Too much bullet chess. That's what I'm talking about. It's too much bullet chess. This player is like, I just woke up. They're bullet chessing me. What's happening here? End game. Yeah. When my knight is dominated, I hung a rook in a winning position. My opponent plays only for time in a 5+5 game. Totally standard. This is a draw, probably, at this point. Dangerous. Should I go with h5, maybe? Outside pass pawn. I wouldn't even begin to want to analyze this game and try to make sense of it. Black's play is very inconsistent. They're like half master, half like 1100. Difficult to really place like exactly how that's possible. And that's why I don't play random accounts. They also challenged me to white be black in the first game, so they would be white. No one does that. Why is that even an option? Stupid. All right. At the forefront of the menu when you challenge someone, it's like right up there, black, white, or random color. That's a weird move. I think it's a mistake. Probably. He should have played d5 instead. Although this might be okay. The only really scary move was d5 because he's threatening the two connectors. And that's a pretty dubious looking move. Or is it? Is it endgame technique? Whoa. This is a freaky position. I'm not sure. Very strange situation that requires precise calculation. I have no idea what's going on. But he found that scary ass move. It's probably just a draw. This is an extremely suspicious game. Extremely suspicious. It plays like it's an 1100, using an engine to enhance his play. I mean, at the end of the day, it almost looks like it was a good game, but actually it was totally inconsistent and very strange. Black made like lots of horrible moves and some good moves when he needed them. Very suspicious, like uber suspicious, I would say. I would practically guarantee that Black is some kind of hybrid human computer, but definitely not all computer, because he was lost. Very strange. I wish I hadn't wasted my the last 15 minutes of my life on this game. A total waste of time. I play people like this in the casual games all the time. This is weird. That is really weird. And where did their chat go? Oh. Bangtown gifting 5 subs. Okay, this is getting really weird. That is really weird. Interesting game, bro. You're half 1100 and half 2400. Nice hybrid. It was like you were alternating moves between yourself and the computer the whole game. Very, very strange. All right. I wasted 15 minutes of my game on this crap, honestly, and I'm just totally disinterested. That is really, really odd. I would never, ever play another game with you. If I want to play someone who's alternating moves with their computer, I would, just log in and start playing. Log out and start playing casual games with 5+5, against random people. Thanks, Bangtan California, gifting 5 gift subs. I'm sorry about wasting the last 20 minutes of my life for this game that was totally, absolutely bizarre and illogical. Nothing made sense there. But I know better than to accept challenges from people that have less than 100 games. And every time I make an exception, like this is like, what is this guy? Is it the same guy? You're 2438 in Bullet and 1900. Yeah, dude, I'm not accepting a challenge. Okay, that's not an option. Sun Prism, Era 404, learning chess. Okay, guys. Right. Why do these like trolls come out of nowhere and waste my time? I just wasted 20 minutes of my life like playing some guy who's like pretending to be master strength, but he's really like using the computer for half his moves. You're wasting your time, and it's just, I don't even know where to begin. Sub checkmate. A chance to look cool on stream. Nothing looks cooler than being unable to beat like some random new account on Lichess. All right, Sun Prism. All right. If if you can't decide if your opponent is 1100 or 2400, you've got a problem. That's all I know. I have this a lot because I play these like unrated anonymous games, and I get that all the time. If it's hard to decipher if my opponent is 1100 or 2400, there's something funny going on. Or maybe they're sitting there with their little brother and being like, okay, Johnny, you can play every other move. Maybe it's not a computer, you know, it's like literally an 1100 sitting there with his 2400 brother, and they take turns making moves or something. But I can tell after 35 years of playing chess, like when something isn't kosher. And if people cheat, you know, in casual games, I mean in anonymous games, sign me up for the next online arena, prize arena or whatever. What is this opening? But it's nice to play the regulars here. Era 404 Morales, learning chess. Bagzi is new, but played a few games already. Sun Prism. The rule is simple. I don't play people less than 100 rated games. And even then at my discretion. Why did I play that guy? It's also a bad sign when people challenge you to play black. What is that? On the other website, on 2350 Rapidly, I mean, well, the other website, on all websites, cheating is prolific, but we don't talk about that here. So what happened here? You turned it into a, this is interesting. I never had really anyone play that. I wonder if the truth is that I should play e5. You could try something really crazy there, like the e4, like a wing gambit, but let's look up this opening after the game. I didn't really try to punish him and or well, whatever, try to play incisively. And so it looks like White has a pretty normal game now. The c4 isn't a terrible move, but it's never really been played against me. The other white meat. Wild pig. Yeah, we're cooking wild pig meat today. Speaking of the other white meat, you know, wild boar. Mmm. Mmm. Wild boar for lunch. Wild boar goulash. Real Hungarian. Chow. G4. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's standard. Obviously G4. It's a very safe move. Obviously an extremely safe move by the opponent. G4. Yeah, well, you were going to attack my knight anyway. Vodmods. Today it was funny. I like check the weather, and then I do like MSN or no, it's sorry, Google translate from Hungarian because it automatically comes up in Hungarian. I do translate, and then there's this Hungarian terminology for people who are gay. It's not really polite, but you call them meleg, which means like warm. And then like the Google Translate mistranslates the weather. It was like record. It said like record gay. It was funny, dude. Record gay temperature today. Or tomorrow has a record. There's like a record gay temperature according to Google Translate. There's still some kinks in the Google Translate Hungarian. Is this good? They still need to work out the kinks. The other white need. Yeah, all right. Error for not sound. Morales learning chess. I can't wait to analyze. The guy wanted me to analyze his game, where he's playing like every other move is his engine. It's not enough that I had to waste 20 minutes of my time playing him or it. I don't know. But he wants me to analyze the game. Okay, here's where you use the engine to play that move. Here's where you played on your own. You know, what should I do? Try to piece together like which moves you played on your own and guess which moves you use the engine for. I mean, what sort of analysis should I do there? Knight f6. Is that what you want me to? I don't know. Really weird, dude. Check out that game. If you really want to waste your time, analyze my first game from today. You have absolutely nothing to do with your life. I mean, make a blog about it. There's almost no way the entire game is played by this same player. Some Prism has been enjoying his summer off from no chess. Avoidance of chess. Brain, thank you for the gift sub earlier. I said that already, but I'll say it again. I'll say it again. Say it as much as I want to say it. Okay, I pick off the A pawn, and you have 2 pawns for a piece. How's that sound for a deal? Is that a good deal? You like that? Queen d7 is interesting. Maybe not best. Preventing further motion forward of this pawn. I'm threatening a draw. Queen takes g4 check, queen f3. I should be winning, but I just woke up. Yeah, it's hot here. We have maximum allergy level. Anything else you'd like to know? h5 with a devastating attack. How about that? Well, b4 looks a little scary, actually. Scary. A little scary. I don't like b4. Uniting. Uniting the front. Must have better moves there. It's okay. b4, rook b5. I'm probably still winning. b4, rook b5. Still winning. How about development? I like development. All pieces mobilized. And I have an extra one. Sun Prism using his time. He's using his time. I'm not. Well, after that last game where I almost got flagged by the bot. You can't be trading queens. Pick a square. Yeah, you picked a square. All right. Check. What do I do? How do I get in there? I need to get in there. Oh, not a good choice. The h1 was better. But you meant h1, right? No. Oof. Yeah. I want to check this opening with C4. What is up with that, man? Look at that. It's only been played in a handful of games. It looks absolutely reasonable. But as I mentioned, uh, um, you punched Bonsal, I banned you by mistake. What do you mean banned you? I blocked you? Because you were bad. I don't remember. You promised not to be bad anymore. I can't keep track of your behavior. Why did I block you? I don't remember. It's too many times to remember. So E5. I should have played E5. I told you. Damn, dude, I'm good. B4. So Prism, you didn't have a game against me like something like this once? Yeah, I'm good. I picked this up. I said E5, B4 was the best line. You can replay it. G6, E5, F5 setup. The Dubov Sicilian. What's the Dubov Sicilian? You're talking about a completely different position. If your knight's on a different square, it's a completely different opening. So anyway, this is a Russ Limo, and the Russ Limo is an important opening. Black plays D6, the specific line that can be reached by the Russ Limo, or also bishop B5 check, knight C6. White plays C4, unusual move. E5 is best. And now instead of playing bishop D7, I could have played E5, and you have this B4, and oddly enough, no one has played that. It's very interesting. Training? What is that? All right. So hard to ban people. God, I'm so sorry to have to ban everyone. Why can't I ban them? Why can't I ban them? God damn it. There. They make the ban so small, you know? It's like they're trying to discourage you from banning people. Now they renamed it. What's with Dubov? Dubov is what does he do? Do they got him doing Chessable or something? Chessable? Dubov is trendy. All right, learning chess. They tried. I mean, like who? Dubov sisters. The Botes sisters. Yeah, well, I mean, there's all these like chess subreddits. I mean, you know, you've got like a whole biome, like separate biomes online of online chess now, where no one even knows who Sveshnikov is, for example. It's like a separate chess reality. There's like so now we have like I don't know, Instagram chess world. You know what I mean? It's like totally separate from the real chess world. Right? I had the exact same game the other day, and this is an unusual move order by Black. Normally, like bishop e7 first, not knight f6. It's funny. Funny, haha. Yeah, on Chessable, on the coverage of the big chess events, they say the Magnus Sicilian. Chessable. That's kind of why I hate Chessable. It's all about marketing. Learning Chess is playing exactly like this other weird account I played the other day. Like his soul brother. It was a different move order, very slightly different move order. Black had incorporated h6. Strange. h6 incorporated. Yeah, I mean, weird. Yeah, but I think we're close to some theory here. Theory. Also, that's a massively overrated word. Opening theory and practice. I pay like $1 to find out who learning chess is. 2140 in bullet? Really? It's not bad. The bullet is a waste of time. I had stopped playing this line for a long time with white. Let's just say the c4. c4 against the Kalashnikov was long considered to be the main line, and I kind of so I tried to stop playing it and tried to play non c4 based setups for a long time. Just the other day I said, okay, we'll go back to c4 and see, how I feel. That doesn't seem right. Queen d7 does not seem right to me. Magnus Ruin, especially got Magnus Ruin chess. Wow. Idea bishop a5. Wow. Unbelievable move. Knight d4. Holy crap. Knight d4. That is an unbelievable move. And I blundered. Why? GM Smurfette. Don't take what people say in the online chat literally. It's a really impressive game by Black. Wow. Learning chess really has won some games against me. What an idea, dude. Too much bullet chess. Whoa, what? Yeah, but I mean, okay. It's not Magnus, dude. Magnus is just an extension of the computer. It was just bound to happen. It like turns out that 95 is probably just a stronger move. And it was just inevitable. Not necessarily. How strong is this guy? Whoa. My God. Wow. Right. Did you guys see how many games this learning chess account has in Bullet? 37,000. Is that good? I'm not even gonna read the chat. Why'd you play King H8? See, this is why I would argue that bullet chess is a waste of time. You're doing stuff like that. I could have forked this king and queen last move. He played bishop a5. I have an excuse. I just woke up and I have like Alzheimer's and brain fog and stuff like that. You have a minute more than me and you're dropping your queen. It's crazy. Stop playing bullet chess. Stop. Just don't do it anymore. Why? It's like a drug addiction. Go to counseling. Get treatment. You had 3 minutes to and you dropped your queen. There's no difference between having an addiction to like methamphetamines and playing bullet chess. I mean, same thing. You have a drug addiction, and you need to get treatment. Well, I guess the same could be said for chess in general. Um, the bullet seems worse. It's just destroying chess for people. They're hopeless. They don't get better. They can't get better. And a lot of people think they got better because of bullet. They got better despite bullet. Here's the fork again. You're going to fall for the same fork again. After you blundered your queen once. Krennic plays Blitz. I think that's where you should draw the line. Not that Krennic is my hero, but it just depends. If you want to be really good at chess, then why waste your time with bullet chess? If you just want to do it for fun, okay, fine. You know, fine. Do what you want to do. Eat fast food. Go to McDonald's every day. Watch TikTok videos. It's all good. It's up to you. No, I get that all the time. It's like a different person playing. No. It's the bullet chess kicking in. I see this every day. That's a little different. Like the first guy, yeah, the TikTok's terrible. And all this like YouTube shorts and Facebook Reels, Instagram, it's making the whole society stupid. They're already stupid, but making them dumber. Megachurch. Texas megachurch pastor resigns. I can't believe it's like 2020, 24. People are going to megachurches. Megachurch. It's another pawn. No, I'm a pawn. I played Vadim yesterday. You have an obsession with Vadim. I think. You have, speaking of bullet chess, you seem to have a Vadim obsession. We were never really friends. I played a tournament game against him once. It was a draw. Played the horrible Scandinavian. Yeah, he almost never played in tournaments, very little. Okay, the last time I saw him play, that was a great matchup. Great all-time matchup. Vadim versus Esserman. My heroes. That was the last time I saw him. No, he didn't play the St. George back then. That's something he probably added later. Never had good openings. Probably his biggest weakness. To be honest. This is the other thing this weird learning chess account does. They can just go forever on the increment. Hanging around the same evaluation. Look at my score against them. Were these? This isn't a. Oh, this isn't a board. Those were abort losses. Then this was a back rank mate. I blundered. Learning Chess is a Smurf account. I just don't know who it is. Speaking of Smurfette. Such a weird game. So it degenerates completely down to just playing for time at this point. Unbelievable. That's where your bullet chess really comes in. Now trading pieces. That bad bishop is something. Look at that thing. It just happens to guard all of his weak pawns. What a coincidence. Jesus Christ. Jesus. It's hard for it to have an offensive value, really. Get the feeling he doesn't want to trade queens. I can't imagine why. Holy crap-a-moly. Yeah. I don't know where to begin with this account. It's so weird, you know? I've been raging about it for a long time. One of the funniest things was this fact that it's practically impossible. Is he going to trade bishops? No. If the player is this good, how does he have such a bad score against me? You know? I mean, that's really bizarre. It doesn't even make sense, you know? How could you literally be this good and never have a draw? Thing for mate. Where are you going? I don't even know where to begin with this account. It's so strange. Really bizarre. You guys don't think it's bizarre? Jesus. Who defends this well? Who's like 1800? Never winning a single game. Except as forfeits. Ultra bullet tricks. Unknown charger. Vietnam. From a distance, I can't tell the difference between Vietnam and the Isle of Man. Nefedov, 62 F4. You know, it's funny. The move F4 never occurred to me, ever. Late bot is great. Bullet challenge, you can, but I would never accept it. Cool, bro. All right. We had a really important. Ugh. I missed the win. Winning the queen, obviously. 62 F4. Next shot with the eagle eye. An eagle eye. Yeah. Yeah. F4 looks very strong, and the move never occurred to me. It was a one-time tactical trick. Yeah, I'm just taking the challenges in the queue. QU. As long as everybody has 100 games rated. Oh no. I have to play the Queen's Indian. Not bullet. Bullet doesn't count as chess. Bullet is not chess, okay? It has to be at least blitz. Bullet is something else. I'm anti-bullet. Play bullet on your own time. That's fine. So, who was it? Oh, our old friend. It's Play like Kasparov? Is that you? Are you Play like Kasparov? From, where's he from? He was from Malaysia? This is our time? This is my time. It's our time. Yeah, our time. The our time, you and I. Our time. Play like Kasparov variation. D5. Did we look at this? I don't know if I should take on D2 or not. It's not a free pawn. it's gonna get pinned, and then he probably gets it back. But I don't remember, or he could play it as a sacrifice, but there's so many positions like this that are very similar to one another, but not exactly the same. He played that really fast, d5. Now, if I don't take it, then I'm worse. Like d6 or something would be ugly. This may or may not be a pawn sacrifice. g6. Keeping him off the f5 square and on the side of the board. Know your role. What I don't remember, I don't even know if I studied this exact position, but similar ones. Oh no. I'm getting interviewed by, I unblocked. Unbelievable. I unblocked Repunch Bonsall, and immediately he's like interviewing me in private messages. Dude, seriously, are you trying to provoke me? All right, do I take the pawn? Yeah, see, that's ugly. That's like nasty compensation we're looking at there. He's got a lot of compensation if I take that pawn. I don't think we're talking about compensation. I think we're talking about like White just having like a huge initiative after I take the pawn. Bishop takes, knight takes, and then like knight e4. So it appears that White is better centrally. But I decided not to take the pawn. It's too dangerous. But it's possible that I had better. Maybe g6 is too slow. Maybe I should have taken on d5 right away. Now I've got a Benoni, like a Benoni position where I feel like black is okay, but nothing great. Knight c4 might be a mistake, but it might not. E pawn. But the thing is, in the Benoni, like the fact that I created one set of minor pieces may be a major benefit. Bishop is not going to stay on b7. Now a4. Knight b4 is overrated. Pretty much every scenario. Rook e8. Knight d7. Knight takes d6. Knight e5. It's interesting. Pretty close to something there. But I think it's a perfectly okay Benoni for black. Now if knight d7, knight d6, bishop takes e2. What's happening there? He remains with a very strong passed pawn. Resolute. Bad bishop. Bad knight. But space. He's a bad bishop and a bad knight. Oh my god, man. Oh my god, man. Are you Good God, man. Yeah, F4 is extremely rambunctious. Self-immolation. He's lighting himself on fire. I'll do it. I swear. I'll really do it. But he may not be lost necessarily. It's not good though. He's like massively overextended. Oh. Oh no, I thought I could take this pawn on c4. No, if I take the pawn, yeah, I'm not going to take that pawn. I don't need that pawn. I've got what I need. If I take the pawn, it's awkward. I'm going to have to play something stupid like knight a5. No. No, f5. Chop, chop. Black is better. Oh. No, no. No, no. Getting his knight back on track. Yeah, I mean, if I play this any more lamely, I'll probably get a draw. I've been too reluctant to do anything concrete and kind of drifting. Now his knight's back in the game. I guess black's still better. I'm trying to lose, basically. Trying my darndest. Oh, another good move. Exactly. What is that? But that can't be good for you. Your structure. But your structure. Again, I refuse to win material. We will. What was that? Ernest and Julio Gallo, or we'll make no wine before it's time, or I'm not going to grab that material till I know it's safe. Come out from the. It's always got some kind of tricks. No, I'm not going to take the pawn. If you have perpetual check or you get in my position, I'm just better, dude. Imperial is overrated. Plus, I have a limited amount of time. Can't be going into like complications. Keep the better structure. There's very dubious structure. Okay, his h2 g3 is okay, but the rest of the pawns are asking for trouble. Right. Oh no, the king and pawn endgame. Oh my god, I have to go here. Now there's no king f3. I have to win material and not let him into my position. Grab on a4 and you got nothing. I have this. It's oof. Oof. Oofville. Welcome to Oofville. You can pick up your oof gun on the way out. Please check your oof gun at the door. I hope my extra pawn matters. I have an extra tempo or two. And if I get my king to e5, that could be useful. h4, h6. Oh no. Oh no. It's all good, I guess. Can I mess this up? I bet I could somehow. Ah. Takes, king g4. g4. Takes, king g4. Or just king g4. Takes. This has to be winning. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, maybe king g5 there would be interesting, no? Ah. Ah. All right. Wow. I made a mistake. I made a mistake and you made two mistakes and a blunder. But I'm curious about the opening with d5. Is that a theoretical move? See, I can't remember. It is. It is. It has been played. See, I must have looked at this when I played last World Senior against the judge, German Grandmaster, whose name I do not remember. The judge didn't play d5. So it's been played by Elianov, Hamer, Brezhnev, Kozubov, Parlegras, Shengelia, Bubam, Basso, Svane. Lots of legit GMs. So I played bishop takes d2, and it's considered a mistake. Aiding white's development. Interesting. So should you take back with the queen? I have 94 sometimes. Wow. You have knight fd2. Knight fd2. LeBron, 2003. Yeah, and it's a really good choice to play the. It's a really good choice to play the BOGO against LeBron because he. No relation to LeBron James. LeBron is a good BOGO player. We've had many Blitz games in the BOGO. He plays Bogo with both colors. He plays the Bogo well with black too. So I'm not supposed to trade. I'm supposed to take right away or castle. So if I take, bishop takes b4. It's only been played once. See, I didn't know what that was about. I don't really like my structure getting fried. Anyway, 8 challenges. We're not playing 8 challenges. I got to go in like 40 minutes. Deshant chess versus LeBron. Repunj, Nefedov, Levy, Ackerman, we're going to call you. I don't like the name. The other one. Chess Fanatic. All right, well, we'll see what we get. Bill Skinner is late. Rated challenges are not accepted, and I've got time for probably three more games, guys, objectively. D4 for something different in honor of LeBron. And the Bogo Indian. Yeah, I was actually like looking at that last year, but it's in one ear out the other. Since my repertoire is so fluid and I play different stuff, I don't really remember stuff I studied 6 months ago. The Rogozin, I hate the Rogozin. It's really annoying. Check. The Karoy Tibor variation. Lazy man's lobster attack. Queen a4 is lazy. That move doesn't seem right. But on the other hand, how bad can it be? How bad could it be? Weird. I guess I'll go bishop d2, take with the king. Who's next? Next is Repunj Bansal and Nefedov. Taking with the king. Not serious about that, obviously. We're not serious. But this is weird. You know, I never recall anyone playing knight e4. And I've played this position like a million times. Doesn't seem that bad. Was queen c2 better? Now what do I do? F4? That's insane. I guess I'm going to castle queenside. F4 is not normal. What got into me there? F4 is too over the top. This could almost never happen in a normal position because my knight would be on F3. My queen's on A4. I'm playing F4. It's pretty crazy. I wonder if my queen would be best on D1, actually, rather than going to C2. I'm just kidding about the castle queenside stuff. Uh-oh. Now what do I do? In the interest of castling quickly, bishop takes c4, queen h4 check, g3, queen h3. Or knight takes. It might be better to take with a knight. Okay, he has b5 if he wants to play b5. I'm not sure that's a good move. Why is this a problem to just simply say, Bogayabov. Why is this a problem? Bogo, because it's long. Califragilistic expialidocious. Why don't we just say that, Nefedov? I'll start saying like really long Hungarian words. How would you like that? Queen h4 check. Okay, now g3. Not as much of an issue. I'm threatening something. Gogalyubov. See, the longer the word, the more chance I mispronounce it, Nefedov, and then you criticize me for my pronunciation. So, logically speaking, why would I venture that risk, you know? If all that happens when I say these words is that you tell me how I mispronounced it, it's safer to say like Bogo, Nez, Nimzo, Nepo. That way you can't criticize me for mispronouncing it, no? And I know you don't mean just me personally, but the average, those names are all like 11 letters or more, you know? That's a lot. Hi, my name is Joe. Joe. All right. Joe Nefedov. Knight d7. Sorry, knight e7. Preparing possibly c5. Also here. Yeah, and the classic c5. El Clasico. Huh? So knight e4 is interesting. What does it do? Well, be interested to find out. What doesn't it do? It's probably not great. This is an attempt to embarrass his bishop. Now he's threatening to win my pawn. So relocation back to e2. It's like dancing with the stars. Rook c1, back. Where's Asterbate? Uh-huh. Logical. Are you threatening me? Dishant chess. Well, I mean, I'm trying to ask a simple question, get a simple answer. Nefedov, among other people, often criticize me for my mispronunciation. Among other people. Amongst us. White is slightly better. It's a nice job the way he got rid of his bad bishop, though. And he stopped me from, let's say, potentially playing bishop b1, keeping that dangerous good bishop on the board. Solid. Black is solid. Solid passive. Or passive solid. Man, I don't know which way to recapture. If I was to ask anyone watching this game, you know, what's the most important strategic feature of this position, what would you say? What would you say is the most important strategic feature of this position? Creature, double feature. The most important creature. The knight versus bishop. It's a feature, but I'm not sure it's the most important one. But then we have to define important, right? Okay. No. No. Black's very solid, but I like white better a little. But why? Why is white better? A5, A4. Would you do that? Would you consider that? Black is passive. Yeah, I mean, that's part of it. But why is black passive? Because he's passive by choice? Or C2 is kind of lame. White has more space? Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what we're talking about. White has more space. But the really important factor here is this pawn in the middle, the d4 pawn. Black traded off his front pawn on d5. I think that's the most important feature of the position. I have a strong central pawn on d4. Black doesn't have a strong central pawn. Everything else is okay with Black's position, but the lack of having that pawn, he doesn't have as much control of the center. Lack of having that pawn. Okay. Can I ever play, like, knight c5? Are you threatening me? We got good control of the c5 square. I think it's just equal. I'm willing to take side bets. And my side bet would be that white has a very small advantage if we were to turn on the engine right now. Very small, but not really going away. Let's say. Oh, I blundered a trade of queens. So ultimately, it's not about the bishop versus knight. He can trade bishop versus knight. Rook d5. Good move. That's a really good move. Maybe it is equal, but it's... Oh my god. Wow. That's an interesting move. Okay. King g6. It's reasonable. King h5. No. He's not going to play king h5. This is the short bus. It's an upside down short bus. I like that structure. Whoa, whoa, a5. That's illegal. Which way should I play that, by the way? Oh my god. Wait a minute. Is that mate? That's a cool move. He found this. Check. Oh. Uh-huh. Not throwing anything in particular there. I'm not threatening anything in particular. Oh, another pawn. Here. Check, check, check. Wow. Weird rook ending. Probably as a draw. Yep. That wasn't enough. Didn't win. Nicely defended. I was winning just for one move. It was a well played game by both sides. We both. He's winning. Why? Come on. This is winning for black. That's unbelievable. C5's winning. Oh my god. Anyway. All right. Went a little too far. Oh no. All right, guys. Next shot will be last game. I don't know what Mule Skinner is doing. That was a pretty well played game. I thought I would be able to grind him down in the ending, but I couldn't find it. He wasn't winning, apparently. That was probably the best played game today. So, right. Okay, you play this now. Now, Nefedov is next, and he also plays the Schliemann. Interesting. Is Queenie too bad? Unclear, right? Oops. I lost the tempo. It's hyper modern. Now, I gave up my center. Repunch, even though I played, he's had multiple accounts, and I probably played like 400 games with him. He claims I've only played E4 against him once, or something like that. That's very unrealistic, considering we probably played like 400 games. At least 300 games. I don't know how many, because of your multiple accounts. There's no way I've only played E4 against you once, but I guess you meant like recently. I've been playing E4 mostly, because I usually set auto white for me, white challenging. Who does that? Why would you do that? Like, why do you set auto white for you? Why is that good? Like, why is that good? So you don't know how to play with black or something? Like, it's illogical. Illogical. Queen E2 is recommended by Andrikin. I just made it up. I just made it up. Maybe black should play like knight f6. Is that a move? I mean, okay, I'm like losing a tempo, sort of, but it's hyper modern chess. I'm trading off my center, and then we're attacking the enemy center. Queen e7. What would Mamajarov do? All right. I can't resist taking the pawn. If bishop e6, knight g5. Here we go, one of those typical Schliemann's where black sacks a pawn for the bishop pair and has some compensation. Not normally how I would play, to be honest. Wow, queen e7. Can't wait to check the opening explorer for that move. That is a neat idea. Enabling queenside mobilization. Maybe queen f7 sometimes. What opponent thinking of? I don't know. I think it's fine. He has the two bishops. It's a typical pawn sack in the Schliemann. I think it's completely reasonable, and black has considerable compensation for the sacrificed pawn. Oh, you mean what is he thinking of here? That's another question. Thinking of the future. Bishop e6 might be what he's thinking about. Jarov loves to avoid exchanges of queens, for example. Or maybe his internet just went out. Nefedov. Nefedov is our last last challenger for today. So I thought he might have been thinking about bishop e6 and potentially putting his bishop on d5. Bishop f5. Are you threatening me? Can I trap the bishop on c2? Knight c3, bishop takes c2, d3, and then bishop e6, and I think gets attacked, so I have to defend. Knight f7, rook e8 check. Anybody can see that. I have to get out. It's too late, and I'm up a pawn. In order to win the game with my extra pawn, I would have to promote this 3 against 2 majority on the king side. That's a long way off, you know. Rook d5 is really weird. It's a very weird move to play. I don't sanction rook d5. Ultimately, my knight f2 could be weak. I think I should just bring the knight back. Question is c4 or f3. If I play, oh, I smell the wild pig goulash cooking. Isn't it great being a Hungarian? We can eat wild pig goulash. Bought some wild pig meat. So knight f3. What was I saying again? I don't remember. Yeah, that's what I expected, actually. I expected you to do this. In the back of my mind, I was thinking, you know what? I can allow that capture, but also, knight d2 is very passive. I was seriously thinking of knight g5. I guess the question is, like, where am I going from there? To e6? That's covered. h6, knight f7, and then what? My knight gets trapped. I have to go to e4, allow a trade. So, knight d2, anyone? It's getting a little creepy around here. I'm gonna regret this. Bishop f3, gf3. Wait till he gets down to his increment. Rook h5. There goes my kingside pawn majority. Broken. Busted. Black is like virtually equal now. Computer mode. To London. Rook f5. Oh my god. Missed that. So I lost my pawn back. Nice. Perfect. Just what I was hoping for, losing my pawn back. Now watch this. 28 seconds left. Oh, he's from Palestine now. You moved. Let's start that stuff. We never have political discussions on my stream. First rule of Sludgy Stream. No political discussions under any circumstances. So now the dynamics of the pawn structure have changed. We're not up a pawn, but it's 5 pawns against 4 and 2 against 1 on the other side. But the bigger island is usually better. Capablanca asked structure for white. This pawn is killer, dude. There's a famous Yanovsky game, Capablanca Yanovsky. Very similar to this from an exchange variation. Capa played a knight c3 exchange variation. Seriously, dude, the one move cheapo threat. Our opponent only exists to play bullet chess. This is a protected pass pawn on e4. Kappa says that wins. My king is safe. Aha. What an accurate move, g6. Knight endgames. b4. I think that's something that happened in that game. It was a different type of endgame. b4, a6. What's a6 do? I wasn't going to play b5. He thinks I'm going to play b5. Uh-oh, watch out for the next step. It's a doozy. The 5-pawn extravaganza. Knight. Where's he going? What's his plan here? Plan B. What's my plan? I'm advancing my queenside majority, it looks like. Hard to break through, though. Those are good defensive pawns. Now, where are you going? Really? Oh, no. It's a good move. Absolutely. Very interesting until the end. The Andrikin. Andrikin has no games here, of course. Most people don't do courses on moves that they actually play. Of course, Corrales Jimenez was 2,600 almost. Flores, Milos, Movsisian, Karen, Gigalto Andre, and then a bunch of other people. Oh, Alvis Vitalinch, 1978. That's interesting. So that's the oldest game. We can attribute this to the Latvian, the great Latvian creative player Vitalinch, 78. Queen e2, fe4. I was curious about knight f6 actually. And now Queen e7 novelty. Every time I play Repuj, he plays like some kind of theoretical novelty in the Schliemann. Oddly, this is the second time in a row where he came up with a theoretical novelty. Queen E7 was never played. I bet it's been played on Lichess though. It's the fifth most popular move. Stockfish though is undecided. It likes Queen E7. Oh no, you have a secret move here. Bishop G4 right away is more accurate. So queen takes queen is like a tiny inaccuracy. And now, rook d5, yeah, that can't be right. Rook d5 is not right. And I was supposed to play the passive knight on bd2. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. So after this, you equalized. You equalized. You had rook f5. You simply had rook f5, like avoiding the exchange of rooks. You fixed my pawn structure by doing this, and then I had an advantage again. F it up, last game, we gotta go. All right, Repunch, another interesting Schliemann. Thank God Nepidov's not black, because I would have to play it again. Learning chess, good game. The knight end game, by the way, was slightly better for white, you know, but he's not like winning. I mean, I'm not like winning. Now, if the Kraken doesn't work against Nepidov, we have to go to the accelerated Kraken. Kraken. I can play e6 or d6. d6. There's also the Kraken, which is supported by Kamala Harris now. The French Kraken hybrid. Kamala has changed her stance on Kraken. I'm so funny. All right, knight f3. I like to keep up with. That's cool, a Kraken master. May or may not be related to me. He's trying to transpose back into a proper Kraken. Trying to get me to transpose back. Oh no, but Nepidov is now, he's now out of his normal book. He usually plays knight c3. Ha. Kreckenheimer. Yeah. So it's, I had this against Grover Washington. The Indian Grandmaster, Grover. Not Grover from the Muppets. No, I mean, Krakens are popular. What can I say? I didn't invent the term, so Kraken's just popular. No relation to my opening system. But at least Nepidov's A, not playing the exchange or the Pez. Against Grover Washington, I had something like castles G6. And we had a kind of normal position where I lost it in time pressure. Played well. At the end of the day, I mean, that Nephidov loves exchanging central pawns. At the end of the day, this a6, it may or may not really help me in some way. Creating pieces, because black is black and white is white, and I have less space. Trading pieces is okay. Nephidov's disappointed he couldn't trade queens now on the open file. And then we have the very interesting question about where to put my bishop. Clearly, bishop c5 is more active. But you also get possibly b4. Yeah, I'm not afraid of bishop g5. If you want to do that, be my guest. Of course, we could even go back. Like it happens in the Roya. In the Italian game, sometimes white goes bishop g5 and black actually brings the bishop back. If the pawn's not yet on d6, you can pull it back to e7 and cast doubt on his strategy. Queen c2. Now that's a sneaky looking move. Defending the bishop so you can play knight d2. Knight g4, obviously. Masturbate would play knight to g4. And if h3, you play a fishing pole attack with h5, right? Knight g4, h3, h5. So unsound. I can't bring myself to do that. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's incorrect. But what should I do is the important question. Knight d2 is coming next. We have a pretty boring looking structure. Very boring. Yeah, knight d2, knight g4, knight d2, queen h4, knight f3. I got nothing there. This is bullshit. That's bullshit. That's coffee house stuff. If I'm gonna castle kingside, maybe I should play h6. This is very equal, though. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. h6 is kind of passive, but if I'm going to castle kingside, I'd rather not see bishop g5, so he'll probably play knight d2, castles kingside, and then either knight f3 or knight c4. I can put my rook on e8, protect the strong point. Bishop is fine. This bishop can retreat. Can retreat back either way. I was thinking about queen e7 because ultimately I probably have to move my queen anyway at some point. This, you have to keep an eye out for that. Rook d1. The excitement never ends here. Because if he plays rook d1, I have knight g4. You might regret that. Thank God for the bishop on c5. Uh-huh. He's stopping it. Copycat. The position is awfully symmetrical now that I have knight h5. Surprise. Hello. Nephidov. I don't have any aggressive intentions whatsoever here. Huh? Hmm? 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 I'm not threatening anything. Guys, I gotta go. Next stream after this is Sunday Simul. Thanks to everybody for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks to Bangtown, California for gifting 5 gift subs today. Bangtown. All right, knock it off. You defended against the threat. Queen b6. Oh no. Queen b6. Queen b6. Move the bishop again. So queen b6 doesn't really do anything. Are you threatening me? Does this make sense? Is my queen trapped yet? Oh no. Now, you guys get the feeling he's kind of freaking out with b4? b4 feels like I don't know what to do, so I'm going to play b4. Is there an actual plan associated with that move? If I was playing he's playing the Philidor with white. b4 smells of I don't know what to do, so I'm going to just randomly attack your bishop. It's not that bad though. To be fair, it's not that weakening that it's like a terrible move. Slightly weakening. But it's a good sign. You can read your opponent and you know that he doesn't know what to do. He has no plan. a4. A logical continuation of b4. I have this. That's funny. And g3 is funny. Funny, haha. What does it do? Or knight f4. Well, knight f4, I mean, I'm letting him trade on f4. So objectively, this is probably a mistake. The knight g3 was better. 100% he's going to take on f4. Black is slightly better. Nefedov will go into, he'll go into like, you know, Hoover mode. Get out your electronic vacuums. Pawn takes. No. b5. What's b5 about? Man, I'm so close. Yet so far away here. Bishop takes h3. Oh no. Bishop takes h3, h3. Bishop takes h3, takes, check. Rook e6. I need rook e6 to help. Help. Queen takes h3, check. Knight h2. But I got 3 pawns for the piece. Oh, there's a problem. There's a problem. Do you have a problem? Bishop takes f2. It's kind of overrated. Bishop f2. I shouldn't have done this. Damn. Gave Nefedov the game. so clear. I have 3 pawns for a piece. Just don't panic. A little unclear, more unclear than I would have liked. Oh, he did that. Two pawns for a piece. Oh, C3's hanging. Wow, that's a weird move. Knight d7? What's that about? He's trying to checkmate me? I have 3 connected pass pawns. But knights are good at stopping 3 connected pass pawns, right? What a funny position. 3 connected pass pawns. No, no problem. Knights stop those easily. Absolutely. The knights will stop those easily. Knights, knight. Knight or knights. Uh-oh. Careful now. That's a trick. Oh no. How do I do this? There. Oh no. Oh no. All right. That was fun. I don't think that was a clean victory for Black. All right. It was sloppy game. Thanks, Stefano. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. See you Sunday. Interesting game.